Good morning, all the students of third standard. I hope you have completed the yesterday's exercise, which I gave you some information, some of the questions, their answers I have given you. Now today, what is there? We'll see the next lesson number 5, chapter 5. The food we eat. The food we eat. This is our 5th lessons. Those who do not have the textbooks, for them I will show this page. If you know then how to take the screenshot, you can take. I am holding this one, means you are able. This one, I think you can see. If it is looking reverse, then don't worry, I will send the photo of this page after the end of this lesson. Okay, see, the food we eat means what are the food we are eating every day. It is on that we eat different types of food every day, because same food if you eat, then we will get bored, tired by eating the regular food. We need the variation, we need the variety in the food or in the dishes. If our mother cook the food, if she cooks the food every day, same type of food if she cooks, then we will be tired. We will say that we demand different food, that today I want to eat this, another, I am boring this, what is this, every day same food you are making or the dish you are making. So make something different. In our home, especially Sunday, on every Sunday, different varieties there in the dishes, that varieties in dishes are there or food is there. So the learning point of this lesson, which point we have to learn in the 5th lesson of the social study 3rd standard, the variety of food crops grown in India. So varieties of the food or the crops grown in India. This one is here. Cereals, pulses, beverages, oils and the spices. Here's the next one. Milk and milk products. What are the related products are there with the milk? They are in these lessons: fruits and vegetables and animal foods. What are the fruits are there, vegetables are there, and animal foods is also given here. Okay, so we'll start this one. We get food from plant and animals. We get the food from the plants and animals. Every day we need the food, and that all the food we get from the plants and animal, that through the farm we get the plums of different cereals, pulses, and some of the food. For example, we can say that milk we get from the animals. That the people from the different regions of India have the different food habit. People from our country, from India, those who are the people belonging from India, they are belonging from the different region or from the different areas. They have the different food habit. Their diet is different there. Their food is different. Means what is there in their dishes? What are the diet? Means what are the diet is there? What are the dishes are there? In that variation is there. If we see the Maharashtra, then what is the chapati, or we can call the podi, bhaji. Rice, dal, it is common there in our diet, or jwari bhakri there. But in South people's mostly in their diet that rice is there, otherwise idlis, South Indian dishes, dosas, it is common in their diet there. If we see the Konkan side, rice and fish is a common diet of the people there. Food from the plants. Some of the food we get from the plants. A large variety of crops is grown in our country. Large variety of the crops are there. It is grown in our country there. Different types of crops are there, and the variation or the variety we can see in the crops in our country. What are the crops we see in our country? In that we see variations. Cereals. India produces a variety of cereals. That our country or in our India, they produce the variety of the cereals they produce in our country. Number of their variations is there in the cereals. They are the main source of food for Indians. So these cereals, they are the main source of food for the Indians. This is the main source of Indians that for the food there. Difference is there in their sources. The main cereals produced in India are rice. Rice is produced in our country in a major quantity or in more number. That rice is there. Wheat is also produced in a more quantity there or in a more number. That maize, jawar and bajra. Here picture is here that you have tried, which is rice, which is wheat, which is maize, which is jawar, and which is bajra. Bajra to that it is called as millets. So different pictures are here of the crops. There you have tried the names there. So this is information about the cereals. Now next one information is about the pulses. What we can call as a pulses there. Varieties of pulses are grown in a different part of India. Variety we can see in the pulses in the different part of our country there. What are the pulses we use in our regular diet? In that variation is there, in that variety is there. Different types of pulses we can see in our country. The main varieties are there. So what are the main varieties are there? Tur dal. Tur is there. Moong dal, moong, urad or udid dal we can call that. Chana and rajma. See, these are the varieties are there in the pulses there. So main variety there, tur is there, moong, urad, chana or the rajma is there. We get dal from the pulses. We get the dal from the pulses here. Different pulses are there. From that pulses we get varieties of pulses we get here. Some of the examples also here given there in picture, that chana or the udid there, moong there. They give here pictures. Rice is the staple food in the east and the south India. Rice is the staple food there in the eastern side of our country or the south Indian side of our country there. Rice is the main diet. Food is there in their regular diet there. Rice is grown in many areas near the river banks. Where the river is there, coastline area is there. On the river bank or the coastline area, mostly rice it grown on the large quantity or more in number there. On the river bank means near the river side or the where the near rivers are there, many rivers are there, major rivers. On the bank of the river, on the edge of the river, mostly that they cultivate the rice crop there. Cooked rice is eaten with dal and vegetable. But the cooked rice is there. That cooked rice, it is used in their diet with the dal or vegetables. Dal rice or vegetable rice, or also we can use as a pulao rice or khichdi there. Or some people they eat rice with the fish or the meat. What if they are making that pulao rice or a veg biryani we call that, or a non-vegetarians biryani, or the with the Konkan side if you go or the south side some state there, they eat rice with the fish. Fish is the main diet of the people there. People those who are living in the coastal region area there. In the South India, people eat boiled rice with the vegetables. In the southern part of our country, in the South India, southern part of our country or in the South India, those are people living in the South India, they eat rice, boiled rice with the vegetables. Boiled rice, cooked rice we can call that. Boiled rice with vegetables and sambar rice. If you go to Tirupati side, there we can see that many people they are eating the sambar and rice. So the people from the southern India they eat sambar rice or the boiled rice with the vegetables or with the sambar pulse or with the pulses they eat that. They also make other rice from the rice another dishes they make, rice preparations such as idlis. To make an idli, the rice is a important quantity there, so they make the idlis there, dosas from the rice. In the eastern side they make an idli or dosa from the south side. In the east, rice is eaten with the fish or dal. In the eastern side, for example, in the Konkan region of Maharashtra, there those are the people living in the Konkan side. The people they mostly they eat rice with the fish or the dal. Rice they use with the fish or with the dal. They use that rice or they eat rice there. So this one we have seen. So wheat is the staple food in the north and west India, western side of India and the northern side of India. In that western side and the northern side of India also wheat is a staple food there, like rice. Wheat is also cultivated there. It is the main food of the peoples from the people those who are belonging from the north or the west Indian side. That wheat is the major diet of the peoples. Wheat mostly they use in their regular diet. Different dishes they make from the wheat there. Rotis made with the wheat, rotis, or we can call in our side we call that chapati there or puri. So rotis made with the wheat flour are eaten with the dal. Roti or the puri made with the wheat, mostly it is eaten with the dal. They eat with the dal there, or vegetables or the meat there, along with the meat, along with the vegetables, or along with the dal. Mostly they eat wheat flours. What are the rotis they made with the wheat flours? With that they eat dal or vegetables, or sometimes they eat with the non-vegetarian things food. With the meat also they eat rotis, which are the rotis they made from the wheat flour. Rotis made from the jawar and bajra are popular in the western state of the Rajasthan. Rotis, what are the rotis they made from the jawaris or the bajris roti? In our side also Maharashtra, jawar roti is famous there. So it is used in the Rajasthan, Maharashtra and Gujarat. There mostly the people they eat rotis. What is the roti they made from the jawari or the bajris roti also there. So people they eat it is in the regular diet. This information we have seen. Tea and coffee are grown mainly on hilly slope. Tea and coffee, regularly we take the tea. Our elders, parents, they are taking tea in the morning and evening time. That so tea and the coffee, it is mostly large. It is grown on hilly regions, mainly on the hill slope there. More quantity it is grown in that region there. The tea and coffee are the popular beverage all over India. It is popular that tea and coffee, it is popular in our country there. Mostly it is the eastern side, northeastern side of our country. Most many, and the southern side also there. Many gardens are there. Tea and coffee gardens are there. So it is important part beverage of people there from our country. So remaining part we will see tomorrow. I will send the photo of these lessons. Thank you very much.